Hey there, curious minds! Today, we're embarking on a thrilling journey through the fascinating world of critical thinking. If you've ever found yourself drowning in a sea of information, struggling to make sense of it all, or just yearning to make more informed decisions, you're in the right place. In this video, we'll explore critical thinking, what it is, why it matters, and how to hone this essential skill to navigate the complex landscape of the information age. 1. The essence of critical thinking. So, what exactly is critical thinking? At its core, it's a mental discipline that involves evaluating, analyzing, and synthesizing information in a deliberate and rational manner. In simpler terms, it's the art of thinking clearly and making sound decisions. Critical thinking isn't about being a cynic or finding faults in everything. It's about taking a thoughtful approach to life's myriad questions and problems. It's the difference between blindly accepting what you hear and digging deeper to understand the underlying facts and biases. 2. The need for critical thinking. In our fast-paced, information-saturated world, critical thinking is more valuable than ever. We're bombarded with information from all directions: the news, social media, advertisements, and more. Often, this information is skewed, exaggerated, or outright false. Without the ability to critically assess these sources, we risk becoming unwitting victims of manipulation. Furthermore, in our personal lives, critical thinking can help us make choices that lead to happier and more fulfilling experiences. Whether it's deciding which job to take, what investments to make, or whom to trust, the ability to think critically can be a guiding light. 3. Question everything. One of the foundational principles of critical thinking is to question everything. Don't simply accept information at face value. Ask who, what, when, where, why, and how. This basic framework can help you dissect complex issues and unravel the truth from the noise. Consider a news article, for example. Instead of blindly believing it, ask yourself, who wrote it? What is their background? When was it published? Where is the information coming from? Why was it written, and how does it benefit the author or publisher? This process can reveal hidden biases, omissions, or ulterior motives. 4. Cultivate curiosity. Critical thinking thrives on curiosity. It's the spark that ignites the quest for knowledge. Cultivate your curiosity by exploring new subjects, reading widely, and seeking out diverse perspectives. The more you know, the better you can navigate the complex terrain of information. To stay curious, make it a habit to learn something new every day. It could be as simple as watching a documentary, reading an article outside your usual interests, or engaging in a stimulating conversation with a friend. Curiosity is the fuel that propels critical thinking forward. 5. Embrace ambiguity. The world isn't black and white, it's painted in various shades of gray. Critical thinking acknowledges this ambiguity and thrives in the face of uncertainty. It's okay not to have all the answers, but it's not okay to avoid seeking them. When confronted with ambiguity, approach it with an open mind and a willingness to explore different viewpoints. Engaging with uncertainty can lead to breakthroughs in your understanding, even if it means you don't always arrive at a neat and tidy conclusion. 6. The power of Socratic questioning. Imagine a world where you constantly questioned your own beliefs and assumptions. That's the essence of Socratic questioning, named after the ancient Greek philosopher Socrates. This method involves asking probing and open-ended questions to challenge your beliefs and stimulate critical thinking. For example, if you believe in a particular political ideology, ask yourself questions like, what evidence supports my beliefs? And, what are the potential drawbacks or flaws in this ideology? By questioning your own beliefs, you can uncover hidden biases and gain a more balanced perspective. 7. Information literacy. In the digital age, information is just a click away. But not all information is created equal. To think critically, you must develop a keen sense of information literacy. This means discerning credible sources from dubious ones and understanding how to evaluate the quality of the information presented. When evaluating sources, consider their authority, accuracy, objectivity, currency, and relevance. Keep in mind that a well-designed website or a polished video doesn't necessarily make the information within accurate or reliable. Delve deeper and scrutinize the content before accepting it as fact. 8. Avoid confirmation bias. We're all susceptible to confirmation bias, the tendency to seek out and interpret information in a way that confirms our pre-existing beliefs. To think critically, it's essential to recognize and counteract this natural inclination. One way to avoid confirmation bias is to actively seek out information and opinions that challenge your beliefs. Engage in constructive debates with people who hold opposing viewpoints. The goal is not necessarily to change your mind but to expand your perspective and ensure that you're considering all angles of an issue. 9. Critical thinking tools. To enhance your critical thinking skills, there are a variety of tools and techniques you can employ. 1. Mind mapping. Use mind maps to visually represent complex ideas and relationships between concepts. This helps you see the big picture and identify gaps in your understanding. 2. SWOT analysis. When faced with a decision, conduct a SWOT, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, threats, analysis to assess the situation objectively. 3. The 5 whys. If you encounter a problem, ask why 5 times to dig deeper into its root causes. 4. The ladder of inference. This tool helps you explore your thought process and uncover any hidden assumptions that might be clouding your judgment. 5. Critical reading. When reading a text, break it down into its essential components: the main argument, supporting evidence, and conclusions. Evaluate each element separately. 10. Ethical considerations. Critical thinking isn't just about sifting through information, it's also about making ethical choices. When you uncover a truth or fact, consider how it impacts the world around you. Sometimes, the responsible thing to do is to act on the information, whether it's advocating for change or addressing an injustice. Furthermore, ethical considerations apply to how you engage in discussions and debates. Respect opposing viewpoints and maintain a civil and open-minded attitude. Critical thinking should promote dialogue, not division. 11. Practice, practice, practice. Becoming a proficient critical thinker takes time and practice. Start small and gradually work your way up. Challenge yourself with puzzles, riddles, and brain teasers. Engage in debates and discussions with friends or join a critical thinking group. The more you practice, the sharper your critical thinking skills will become. 12. The art of reflection. To conclude our journey through the world of critical thinking, let's talk about reflection. Take time to pause and reflect on your thoughts, decisions, and actions. Review your experiences and consider how critical thinking has improved your life. Reflect on your successes and failures, and how they relate to your thinking process. This self-awareness will help you continuously refine your critical thinking skills and ensure they remain a valuable asset in your life. Conclusion. In the information age, critical thinking is your compass, guiding you through the murky waters of data and misinformation. It's the key to making informed decisions, understanding complex issues, and navigating life with wisdom and discernment. By questioning everything, embracing curiosity, and practicing the art of reflection, you can hone this essential skill and unlock the power of your mind. So, let's embrace the journey of critical thinking, one thought-provoking question at a time. Happy thinking!